Hey, welcome to this workout. It is going to be a quads, hamstrings, and glutes pregnancy workout. It is designed to be suitable for all trimesters, and it's also been can I talk today? It's also been designed for a pregnancy that has no complications. So if in doubt, if there's anything you have to be careful of with your pregnancy, please reach out to your medical provider and just double check before you take part today. It's going to be about 20 to 25 minutes. We're going to really work into the legs. We're going to get a sweat on at the same time. So crank your aircon up, open any windows if you need them, and let me tell you what equipment you need. I'm going to be working with 5 kilogram dumbbells. You can go heavier if you're used to working with that, be my guest. They're about 11 pounds. You can go lighter and use the likes of soup cans or water bottles. Just make do with what is in your house. Aside from that, we are going to use a glute band. Now, it's only for one exercise. You can also perform the exercise without a glute band, so don't panic if you don't have one. And you might not even want to use it because it's a wee bit awkward getting into these kind of glute bands now. So it's a bit of a pain, I do admit, but it's really good for working the glutes. Last thing, yoga mats, if you have one. If you've got soft carpet, you might be happy enough with that. So yeah, we really don't need much. We'll just need ourselves. Depending where you are in your pregnancy, your bump is adding enough weight as well. So it is a leg workout. And honestly, you might be just happy to do some of the exercises of body weight. So please just do what you can today. As long of this workout as you want, 5, 10, 15, or do the whole shebang with me for the 20 to 25 minutes. We are going to go for a warm up. I'm going to put my music on. There we go. Some background music. 2-minute warm up, and then we're getting stuck in with these dumbbell and body weight exercises. Bring your feet wider than shoulders. I just want you to step tap side to side. As I said, this is a pregnancy workout, but pregnant or not, you're gonna get a good one from this one. Let's loosen into the legs, warm up into the legs. I want you now to take it into a hamstring curl. Good. We're gonna take it forwards and back. Hold it at the back here. Some body weight squats. As low as you can go, as low as you're happy with. Bring it back into the curl. Forwards and back. Squat with me for 4. And then we're gonna add a pulse for 4. One more. Now hold it at the bottom. Let's actually pulse for 8. Let's double that one up. As low as you can manage. Hold it here. Tap those legs out. Feel the burn. Bring it forwards on your curl. Back. Give me 4. Drop it low for those squats. Keep the head high though. And let's pulse it for 8. Just wherever is comfortable, semi-manageable for you to hold this pulse. And release. Tap it out. Oh, legs are burning. It doesn't take much to work my body hard these days. You're gonna hear my heavy breathing through this session. You're gonna see me waddle about the place, have to heave myself off the floor. It's not elegant, but we'll get our session done today. Well done. Okay. Have your water handy, have your weights handy or soup cans or whatever you're using. And if you've got a glute band, amazing, but you do not have to use one. Our first exercises, we're actually going to go with body weight, depending where you are in your trimester. Again, we've got the weight of this bump going on. So as you go through the trimesters, it gets a little bit heavier, it gets more challenging. Feet wider than shoulders. We're gonna go for a reach for the sky, reach for the floor squat. So we're gonna reach up and down. Good. You go as low as you're comfortable with for your stretch. Nice. up and reach. Feel free to go slower. Feel free to go faster. Meet your body where you're at today. Let's keep the chest up. Let's the bend come from that squat, from those knees. Last one. Well done, good. Now I'm gonna turn sideways. I want you to put your hands on your hips. And for a second, tilt your hips, stick your butt out. Now I want you to think about, I can't do this without making the sound effect. I want you to tuck your hips under and think about your ribs stacking over your hips. I'm gonna keep reminding you of that today. We're gonna come into a squat position and walk forwards for 4. Yeah, and back for 4. In this position, I want you to think about tucking those hips under. Ribs are stacked over hips. Let me do it sideways. So what I don't want to see is the butt sticking out like this. We don't want to be like a duck. We want to tuck under, and it's going to keep some stability in the center. Rest. Oh, shake your legs out. At times I'll really dive into the teacher points, even just to distract you. We're going in again. Our reach for sky, reach for floor. Wide feet, toes forwards. Think about tucking those hips under, ribs over hips. Let's go. Reach high and low. Good. Just the deepest squat that you can manage. Body weight, but our body weight will increase as we go through our trimesters. You got all the lovely things involved with that. I get sore ankles, fluid retention in my legs. Haven't been too bad with my back. You might experience some back discomfort. I've had pelvic girdle pain as well. So all the joys. Rest there. Well done. So give yourself the space that you're going to take those 4 little steps forwards, 4 little steps back in your squat. Let's think about tucking those hips under, ribs over hips. Let's get low. We're gonna walk forwards for 4 and back for 4. Let me do it sideways. So I'm stacking, ribs over my hips as I move. Are you breathing? Double check. I know sometimes when I really concentrate, I can hold my breath. Let's keep breathing into the chest, into the lungs. Just breathe as much as you can when you can. What? Hey, well done. Release your legs out. It is water break time. The best part of the session, or probably the end, when we can finish. I'm gonna give you a water break in between each superset. A superset is where we do 2 exercises back to back. If you need more, if you need a pee break, I pee a lot these days, especially at nighttime. If you need to pause this video, stop at any time. You get a bit warm, you get a bit tired, do that, be my guest. We're gonna work with our dumbbells now. 2 exercises, a dumbbell swing, which will be quite like a kettlebell swing if you've ever done that, into a dumbbell deadlift. Grab 1 dumbbell for me now. Good. This doesn't have to be big. You're gonna feel like you're thrusting your dumbbell, but that's what I want. Let's focus on, rather than a big swing, it's all about the squeeze. We're gonna work into these glutes. Hold your dumbbell, hold on tight, don't let go, and I'll do it sideways. This is what I'm looking for, a squeeze of this dumbbell. Now it's not that the arms are doing all the work. My arms are only moving because my glutes have provided that squeeze to lift them up. My arms have to kind of go a little bit out at the elbows. So that bumps in the way now. It's a little bit trickier sometimes, some of these movements, with the positioning. Just do what you can. Good. Keep squeezing. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the buns. 3, 2, 1. Well done. We need 2 dumbbells now. A dumbbell deadlift, if you are struggling with any back pain in whatever trimester you're in, you don't have to go very low in this. Let's take our feet shoulder width apart or wider. Give your bump space if you've got one at the moment, and if you need it. Shoulders down the back. We're going to hinge at the hips to push the butt back. Get a stretch in the hamstrings. Squeeze the glutes to pull yourself back up. Push the hips back. Squeeze the glutes up. Let me face you. This is the movement we're looking for. Good. You don't have to go particularly low. I'm still semi-flexible, if I could even call that, in my legs. So I need to go sort of below my knees to get a stretch. You may just need to go halfway down your thigh. It's up to you. Rest. Well done. 1 dumbbell down. The whole way through any of these exercises, I want you to now start thinking about bracing your stomach muscles a little bit of a squeeze into your stomach. I'll tell you why in a second. Dumbbell swing. Hold on tight. I want to drive through those glutes. Let me face you. Good. The whole way through, I'm thinking about, in this exercise, gently bracing my stomach, squeezing my stomach muscles as if I'm gently hugging my baby with muscle. As I do that, I just breathe as much as I can. Rest here. That breath combined with that slight squeeze is creating stability, strength in your core canister. So your abs, your back, your pelvic floor and into your diaphragm. Grab dumbbell number 2. Let's deadlift. Shoulders down back. We're going to hinge the hips back, squeeze the butt up. Push the hips back and squeeze. Keep going. Keep going. I'm just going to explain something. As you deadlift, imagine I've got a lasso and I've swung it and it's wrapped around your hips. It's like with my lasso, I'm pulling your hips back, letting them come forwards. Pulling your hips back, letting them come forwards. That's what I imagine every time I do a deadlift. Someone's pulling my hips back and letting them come forwards. They're a bit of fiddly deadlifts. 1 more. Embrace the lasso. Good. Well done. Weights are down. Woo, good job. Grab a drink. Nice work. If in any way your back's feeling a little bit tired from that movement, you could come to a wall, come to a chair, and just give that lower back a very slight round. Imagine my hands are on the wall. It's like a standing cat-cow stretch. We could do a little tilt of the hips to bring that arch into the back, and then a tuck of the hips, just to bring a little round into it, in case you got a little bit tired there in that deadlift. Whee! You're over halfway through. Well done, you're hanging in there. Let's keep going. Let's get it over and done with. That's what you want to do. Exercising when you're pregnant, it's not easy. It just, it takes me so long to get going each day. But once you get going, you feel better for it. And when it's done, it's done. That's the best part of it. Dumbbells, grab them. A sumo squat deadlift. I'll be a little bit diagonal here. Wide feet, turn the toes out. Let me turn sideways so you can see. Bring your weights in and make that space for your bump. Stack ribs over hips, and it's part deadlift, part squat. What am I talking about? This. So there's a hinge and a push back at my hips. At the same time, it's quite a big bend at my knees. So we're kind of combining the two. Push back and squeeze up. Yes. If you want to focus your breath, I breathe into the floor, out from the floor, into the floor, and out from the floor. If that is too much for you, then you just breathe. I'm happy. Rest, team. Well done. When weight is down, either body weight, ditch your weight if you need a breather, or hold your weight. Stick your butt out, and then works even better if you add the sound effects. Stack ribs over hips and come to a sort of quarter to halfway squat position. Weighted lateral steps or side steps. You could use the weight, or you can just do them body weight. Hold your bump, relax your arms. It's your preference. So either with the weight or body weight. Yes, looking good. Taking it easy here, demoing without the weight. Perfect, well done. Get your breath. So good, so good. So just keep breathing. Breathe into the front of your lungs, the side of your lungs, and really think about breathing right into the back of your lungs. Big, big breaths to power these big movements. We're back in. Sumo deadlift. Grab your dumbbells. Wide feet. Let's turn those toes out. And I bring the weights to my inner thigh. We're not gonna stick those butts out. We're gonna tuck them under, ribs over hips. Off we go. That's more of a squat. I forgot the deadlift part. There we go. So it's a big bend of the knees with a pushback of the hips. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Yes, you've got it. Keep that bend. Push the butt back. Squeeze it at the top. Breathe as much as you can, or focus breath. I breathe into floor, out from floor. Into floor, out from floor. Rest. Oh gosh, they are done. Well done. So choose your level, body weight. So we're working with all of this, or we're gonna have a weight or a soup can, whatever you're using. We're training at home. We just do whatever we can with whatever we've got. Let's tuck those hips under, ribs over hips. You'll hear that in your sleep, me chirping on about it. We're gonna sit down. 2 steps, side to side. The lower you go, the harder it'll be. As I step, I'm working my legs, but I'm thinking about squeezing my abs, bracing my abs, like I'm hugging the baby with muscle to create that stability in the center, while I'm still breathing as much as I can when I can. Big breaths. Ugh. One more step each side. We've got it. We did it. Well done. Dumbbells are done. This one's flying in. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is where things get a bit awkward. If you want to, and I can sit down for this, you're gonna put your a glute band on. They're really awkward to get on. I can barely get my shoes on. Never mind a glute band these days. But if you want to join me, I would suggest that you sit down and whatever way you can to kind of fling it around my feet. Get your glute bands on. We're gonna shimmy it up just below the knees actually, not above the knees. Okay, so feel free to not put your band on. You can do this without the band or with the band. Be careful when you're standing up. Okay, I'm gonna waddle on over to the wall. Standing, side leg raises. Band or no band. I soften my knees, slight bend, and we're gonna squeeze into the side of the leg. Let me face you. Imagine I'm holding the wall. You can do anything with this hand, it's up to you. You can do this exact movement without the band. If you struggle with pelvic girdle pain, I do, it's okay today. I can feel this working around sides of my glutes, into the abductors here, but it's not annoying me. If it's triggering any kind of real, that kind of burny pelvic girdle pain, do it without the band. Don't bother with the band. Rest, well done. Good. So as I've said multiple times now, you don't have to use the band. It's just for a little added glute tension, but you maybe already have enough tension around there. Let's swap sides. Very warm. Soften the knees. Take your time, do anything with this hand. You can put it on your stomach, your bump, and we're gonna squeeze. Slow and controlled. Yeah, let me face you. So imagine I'm just holding the wall here. Just gonna release my hands. A little bit of a balance challenge. And we can either use the band or we ditch the band. You don't need it. If you're not using the band, you'll be able to lift up higher. And I just want you to really think about squeezing into the side of the glute there. Lifting with control, lowering with control. Yeah. Do two more. Two more squeezes. Band or no band. Last one. Hey, we're done. To kind of shimmy out, like, kick it away. That'll do, it's out of the way. Okay, brilliant. Legs are done. Core. Grab a drink, once more. Grab your mat. We are in the home straight. This is the fastest, well, it's felt like the fastest workout ever, which is good. You may or may not agree. I hope you feel okay. The core exercise, the stretch, it's going to be on the back. It'll be probably 3 minutes altogether. I'll give you another option if you're not comfortable lying on your back anymore, if you'd rather have something else. If you're happy enough, come on down. We're going to lie onto the back. Just plonk yourself down. Okay, let's get as comfortable as we can be. Head relaxed, roll your shoulders up and down your back. You can give that back a little bit of a tilt and tuck up and down. I don't want you to feel like your back's completely pressed into the floor, but it's definitely pressing in that direction. We don't have a big arch between the back and the mat. We're pushing down. Now place your hands on your stomach for a second. I just want you to lie here. I want you to breathe deeply. I want you to take a big breath in and really let your stomach expand. Relax your stomach and think also about relaxing your pelvic floor. As you exhale, I want you to brace those abs again, navel to spine, and think about pulling up on your pelvic floor. I'm going to stand up, I'm going to change the music, and we're going to keep talking you through that. So stay where you are. You can either lie on your back or come to your hands and knees if you'd rather do that in this position. So back or hands and knees. I want you to breathe in. Relax your stomach, relax your pelvic floor. And when you breathe out, that's when I want you to brace your abs and pull up on your pelvic floor. On hands and knees, or we're on the back. Now you're either going to keep doing that, or two options. We're just going to take a leg, one leg, up to a tabletop right angle. We can keep the hands on the stomach. And now what I want you to think about is bracing the abs, hugging the baby with muscle, and holding this position as you breathe into the fronts of the lungs, the sides of the lungs, and the backs of the lungs. Hold there. Alternative option is, so that was a one-legged tabletop. It's just a one-legged bird dog here. So we're all just holding a one-legged position, bracing the abdominals as we breathe. Rest. Foot down or knee down. If you're on the hands and knees, you can come to your child's pose. If you're on the back, just stretch those legs out straight for a second. And we're gonna come back in. So on the back or hands and knees, we all want a neutral spine. Not too arched in the back, not too flat in the back. Place your hands on your stomach if you're on your back, or you're still on your hands and knees. Take a breath in, relax your stomach. Exhale, brace your stomach. Think, hugging the baby with muscle. And we lift one leg up to a tabletop position. Right now I'm thinking about bracing my stomach, pulling up on my pelvic floor as if I'm peeing and trying to stop that flow of pee while still breathing. Stay there. Or the alternative option was this. For anyone who's just not that comfortable in their back, I would rather be in this more of a position. Yeah, wherever you are, brace stomach, pull up on pelvic floor, still breathe, and relax. Relax your stomach, relax your pelvic floor muscles. Either come to a child's pose if you were on your hands and knees, or if you're on your back. This is a happy baby stretch. We're just gonna take the knees wide and our hands can come to our thighs. And you can add a little bit of movement side to side. It's quite a wide hipped position. I can't reach my feet. If you can still reach your feet, be my guest. Whether you're in the happy baby position or in the child's pose, relax your stomach, relax your pelvic floor. It's just as important in pregnancy and also the postpartum period that we can, especially in pregnancy preparing for birth. We can tense, strengthen the pelvic floor. We also can relax the pelvic floor. Release, well done. Let's all come round to sitting. Sit whatever way is comfortable. Oh, well done. I just want you to take a second to pause. I want you to take a second to think how you feel today. High energy day, low energy day. You still got a workout in. You still showed up for yourself, took care of yourself. You take care of baby, and I want you to be very, very proud of that. Well done. Take a final deep inhale. And exhale. And we're done. Well done. That was a big one. Such a mixture of exercises, all lower body. You're keeping your body strong, you're keeping your body supple, you're keeping your body breathing, and all of this good energy passes through to the baby as well. So well done for making that time for you today. I will catch you at our next session. I'm streaming 4 times a week to my YouTube channel, The Fit Pregnant Chick. 2 dumbbell workouts like this, 1 Pilates session, with a little bit of relaxation and some more core and pelvic floor work, and a nice sweaty cardio where we just kind of waddle and dance about the place. I'm going for as long as I can into my 3rd trimester, so please do join me, please do subscribe, and let me know how you find the workouts and if you need any help. Have an amazing day.